Hello, everyone. In this video, I'm going to briefly talk about best practices for URLs. Again, recommended by the textbook I'm using. Okay, yeah. So let's check it out. Okay, so over here, it mentioned about keep the URL as short as possible. Okay, why still being descriptive and user friendly, and use keywords to describe the content of a page, not implementation details, and make your URLs easy for human to understand and type. This is I totally agree. This one I totally agree with you. Okay, yeah, author. Okay, and use hyphens to separate words and not other characters, especially spaces. Preferred names is identifier over numbers. So here will be some example. In this URL, you can see that I say product and then followed by the number. I'm really not so sure. Okay, I understand what this 1307 stands for. Right? Okay, and then next one mention about create an intuitive hierarchy. So I think that this one, I can use, maybe we can try to use this CNM's website. So you can see that this is the domain name, right? And then get followed by the year, followed by the month, followed by the day of the month. So in my point of view, this is a pretty good approach. Yeah, good approach. Okay, yeah. And then be consistent and avoid the use of query string parameters if possible. You can see that those examples, two examples do not use query strings, but then our big kind of big players over the internet, Google and Amazon.com, they still do use query strings. So in my point of view, again, even though it's recommended, but then if the system has been there for a long time, suddenly you want to change to not using the query string, maybe it's not that easy. Okay, maybe it's not that easy. Anyway, so let's take a look of the next slide. Okay, next slide mention about this is the URL using the number only. Okay, so product, which product 1307 is hard to guess, right? So maybe this will be better, right? Product and then product name. Okay, pretty neat, better. But then the name is kind of a little bit long, right? So maybe product ID followed by a shorter product name. Hey, good idea, right? And then those two, this one and this one will be examples used by USBN and then CNN. Okay, yeah. All right. Next one, mention about the so-called query strings URL having the query string. Okay, so again, you might be thinking that, I mean, what is a query string? Well, actually, if you have been using Google for years, then actually, I mean, the query string has been there for years. Okay, yeah. Okay, so again, this is the URL. Okay, I copied from Google. Okay, when I type in the search word diamond, okay, then you can see that it starts with domain name, followed by search, followed by a question mark, and then followed by a series of actually name value pairs. Yeah. So anything after the query string, after sorry, after the question mark, we call them query strings. And then if you have a couple of name value pair, then it's separated by the and the percent according to the convention. Okay, so you can see that this one is easier to read. Okay, so wow, you say Amazon use query string too? Yes, yes, yes. At our time, if the product is kind of read only, okay, or display information only, you will see a lot of URL using query string. Okay, so again, get name, and then another name value pair, okay, and separate by the %, okay, and then you can find out that we have a separator here, okay, another separator here, da 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 da. Okay, so that is the query string. Okay, even though it's not recommended, okay, but then to change the whole system, okay, it's not that easy. It's especially if the system has been used for years. Okay. All right, so this is will be again another comparison. On the top will be recommended practices. So no query strings. ID with shorter descriptive name. And this one, the button 4 will be not recommended. It uses query string. And then again, those name value pair. Okay, yeah. All right, okay, next one will be again another type of comparisons. So this has a pretty, my point of view, pretty short URL. The products, and then the category, and then more detail related to maybe page 1 of the products in this category, and then this one is a more specific product. So it's singular, followed by ID, followed by a short name of the product. This approach, I think, is fine, even though there is one additional kind of not really additional. I mean, it's another approach. So this is product, this other product, and then this product related to this category, and then this product related to this category, but then maybe show only page 1. So this is more detailed information about a product. So again, those are good recommendations. So when you design your URLs, please think about it. Okay, yeah. So again, those are the suggestions by the author. I use their textbook, so please give credit to them. Okay, and let me stop the video.